Guys, what's up and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars news video. Now I had to make this video because we have official images of the brand new LEGO UCS Jabba's sail barge coming out October 3rd, so very soon. Let's dive into these brand new images and break it down. So here it is, the first initial box art image, of course in this black box art like all the rest of the Star Wars UCS sets. Would have been really cool to actually have some kind of Tatooine background in this to really put you in the vibe, but that's what we're getting for black box art. And you have on top the Jabba's sail barge with the cool Hut logo on top. That's a nice touch. And as you can see, my first impressions of this sail barge, of course, it's $500. It's not inexpensive. It looks really cool, really detailed. I would expect it just to be slightly bigger for $500. But let's really kind of dive into every single aspect of this. And one of the big things with the sail barge is all the minifigures that are included. As we see here, it comes with a good bit of minifigures. I would expect them to come with a few more, but I'm happy with the minifigures we have here nonetheless. First, we have a Gamorrean guard with a little chain there and an axe. Always love a good new Gamorrean guard. We have Bib Fortuna. I believe this is the same Bib Fortuna we've gotten in the past. Nothing too new about him, maybe a new torso print, but same general head print we got from the Book of Boba Fett sets. And then we have three different like Jabba thugs here that help him out. I think this is like the most intriguing to me actually, because we get some kind of new prints, and especially this one on the very end with this kind of greenish sand green color. He looks really cool with a new, I believe it looks like a new helmet mold. I really love that. And then we have like a Clatoonian on the very end there in the olive green color. So that's really cool. Just some random Jabba thugs I think are a nice touch. And I have fighting against the skiff where we have Luke Skywalker and stuff like that. You actually have to buy separately, but oh well, because they don't come with any like Luke or Lando or Han or anything in this set. It's just like the before scene where they're just captured. Now probably the most intriguing minifigure that's going to be coming in this set to most of y'all is this Slave Leia. Now this one is quite interesting. I think the new hair print is really awesome with this like gold touches all over it. That's amazing. And another big talk of the town I've kind of heard people talk about is just her printed legs going all the way around. I literally could not care less. I feel like this is a cool, great new updated figure in kind of modern day form of the Slave Leia. So I'm really happy with it. And then of course we have our regular C-3PO and R2-D2. And then we couldn't go without having our boy Max Rebo and our boy Salacious B. Crumb. Gotta respect him. I know people are kind of mad his pupils aren't there. Really don't care too much in my opinion for that. I mean, I would like them to have pupils, but I think it's a cool little mold nonetheless. So let's break down the build a little bit. We'll start from the top and then kind of work our way to the bottom to the interior. One thing I like to say on the top, it looks like it's really ultra detailed, tiled off. I love the little stair details, how it's kind of slightly ramping up using some really curated part usage. The cannon on top that Leia uses is really awesome. I love that detail. And it overall just kind of feels like a pirate ship. It's basically just like a Star Wars pirate ship, and it really comes to life with the guns on the side and the railing going all the way across. And of course, the awesome little sails on top. I feel like that really are nice pieces there, capturing a lot of the detail on top. Now for the actual side paneling of the build, I think it's okay. I don't really know how they would really create something a little more visually interesting. They just put a bunch of tile and the triangle tile pieces kind of making this varied look going all the way across. I feel like that suits it just fine nonetheless. The outside exterior look. Now as for the interior, you can actually open up the side panels and put them down, and you can see a full interior inside which has several different rooms. We'll start from the back. As we can see, we have Max Rebo playing his little instruments in the back there. That's pretty cool. And then we go up, of course, we have Jabba, which I failed to mention in the minifigure portion because he wasn't on that screen there. But of course, we have Jabba the Hutt here. I believe he's of the same mold as we got before with Jabba. He's on his little throne in this sail barge, which is a nice touch with Leia and Bib Fortuna. So of course, we got to have him in his iconic little seat there. And then another really interesting part of the build, of course, they're having a bunch of parties on this sail barge. They have to have a kitchen. So they included this really cool like Star Wars-y kitchen with plates and meats and fish and like everything you would want from a kitchen is just chilling there. I think that's kind of a fun scene that you could have there with all the different like cooks in the kitchen for the sail barge. Wasn't expecting that, but I feel like it's a fun little details nonetheless. Then of course you can't be like a crime syndicate without some kind of jail cell. Or also being kind of a pirate ship as well. You got to have the jail cell. In there, you have one of the, I guess the Clatoonian actually in there. I wonder what he did. And then we have some like a bunch of weapons like axes and guns, and we actually have like handcuffs and stuff with the Gamorrean guard guarding the jail cell there. So that's a nice little inclusion to this room. You can actually see next to the kitchen, there's actually a little stairs. I believe they go all the way up to the top. I feel like that's a nice detail, kind of making it more come to life. The minifigures can actually walk up and down to the different levels. And there's one more space you have at the very front. It seems like this is where they're actually piloting the sail barge. You have one of the minifigures there. It seems like he's on like some kind of seat, and there's some control panels in the front. That's a nice little usage of that front area. I'm sure to see when we have better pictures of what that area actually looks like. So guys, there it is, the new Lego Star Wars UCS sail barge coming at $500, coming out October 3rd. I wonder what you guys think of this. Let me know down below. Are you gonna be picking this up, or is this gonna be a pass from you? I feel like it's gonna be a kind of controversial in that sake of like, if you're not interested at all, you're just not interested in this, but I think I'll definitely be picking it up someday. It'd be cool in like some kind of Tatooine mock for sure. But hope y'all guys have a great and blessed day, and I'll see y'all next time.